I just want to say it's not yet premiered. The movie will be screened in Beijing. Brothers and sisters in Beijing, please give some face. Give us some face. Beijing has over 20 million people. Please do us a favor and go buy tickets. I will appreciate your effort. Get this first step in boosting the box office, and then we'll have the rest. Thank you, everyone. In late June of this year, Han Hong, a well-known Chinese singer in the military system, said, "Give us face and buy tickets while helping a friend, renowned Chinese director Feng Xiaogang's film." Unexpectedly, this remark enraged a large number of Chinese netizens, sparking a massive backlash that plunged director Feng's film into trouble and even destroyed Han Hong's own charity foundation. Why are Chinese audiences so easily angered today? In this episode, let's continue this topic, the slowly dying Chinese film industry. Director Feng Xiaogang's new film, I Know Who You Are, reportedly had an investment of 300 million RMB, or approximately 44 million USD. Since its release on June 19, 2026, its cumulative box office has been approximately 17 million USD, far below the 80 million break-even point, resulting in a serious loss. Director Feng's dismal end is inseparable from his good friend, PLA singer Han Hong. After Han Hong's call, "Give us some face, go buy a ticket," many netizens called on the tax authorities to get a ticket to visit Han Hong's foundation and Director Feng's film crew to check for tax evasion or dual contracts. In the usual context of the entertainment industry, celebrities supporting friends, promoting movies, and cheering for new songs are simply routine in the industry. How could Han Hong, who has always had a good public image, have her image ruined so quickly with just one sentence? It can only be said that the good luck of China's entertainment industry has run out. Even a small spark can burn down more of its territory. Offended netizens began a massive investigation, especially targeting Han Hong's charitable foundation. More and more people are carefully examining the annual work report and audit report of the Beijing Han Hong Charity Foundation for the first time, sparking numerous discussions. One report escalated the situation. It showed that the foundation had 86 full-time staff members and that salary and welfare expenses exceeded 12 million yuan. The chairman and secretary general each had an annual salary exceeding 600,000 yuan, equivalent to $89,000. This has deeply hurt the monthly donors. Monthly donors refers to individuals who regularly donate a fixed amount to the Beijing Han Hong Charity Foundation. The project allows the public, including ordinary wage earners, to make small monthly donations. Netizens are writing that they feel incredibly foolish as their annual income is only tens of thousands of yuan, yet they are donating monthly to the foundation of executives earning 600,000 yuan annually. Furthermore, the 2025 annual report shows that over half of the total revenue, nearly 500 million yuan, was used to invest in wealth management products, with an annual return of less than 1%. Netizens question, the life-saving money donated by ordinary people through their frugal living is being ignored in projects urgently in need of assistance, instead sitting in an account earning a meager interest rate, with a return even lower than that of a regular bank. Meanwhile, Han Hong as a celebrity actually donates very little herself, less than 1%. 99% of the funds come from social donations, with 93% being small monthly donations from individuals. A small portion comes from other celebrities. Each time her celebrity friends donate, they use the donation to heavily promote themselves or their work, making Han Hong a mutually beneficial influential figure within the industry. Furthermore, the executive's husband is suspected of simultaneously operating a medical equipment company, while the foundation donates medical equipment to hospitals across the country, raising suspicions of illicit transactions. As a result, many people withdrew their monthly donations. One netizen wrote, "For the Han Hong Foundation, now the entire nation feels I know who you are." Once the massive online community mobilized, Han Hong's past interviews were unearthed. The more netizens looked at them, the more dissatisfied they became. People might think it's not a childish mentality, but rather that you're too competitive. Why do I always think about the people? Who the hell is the people? I am who I am. I once applied to a university, a place many people aspire to attend. To this day, I still keep my acceptance letter. Which university? Harvard. Wow. You didn't go? I haven't revealed this to many media before. How long will the university hold your place? But I still gave it up. I hesitated for a long time, then thought perhaps this land of China needs me more. At this moment, I am truly in my golden age. However, netizens examined Han Hong's educational background and felt it was unlikely that Harvard would admit a former member of a military arts troupe with a low educational background. They sarcastically wrote, "Buffett said he would entrust me with managing $400 billion in cash, but I refused because I thought, perhaps New York needs me more." Someone compiled videos of the singer telling audiences about her birthplace. Han Hong sincerely told her audiences that this was her hometown when she performed in different places. "I am from Dizhou, Shandong province. My father went to Tibet to serve in the army from Shandong. I grew up in the hutongs of Beijing. My grandmother sold popsicles in the hutongs of Beijing. I am from Shandong." Chengdu is a place I can never get around in my life. It was my hometown when I was a child. Finally, astute Chinese netizens came to a conclusion. Why did the Chinese internet allow such a wave of criticism against Han Hong? Because Han Hong's mother, her powerful backer, passed away in April of this year. Han's mother was a famous Tibetan singer, a first-class actress, and a deputy military-level civilian officer. During the CCP's decades-long rule, her mother's songs resonated in almost every household. The Golden Mountain of Beijing shines brightly in all directions. Chairman Mao is the golden sun, how warm, how kind, illuminating the hearts of us serfs. We stride forward on the road to socialist happiness. Without further explanation, you can see Ms. Han Hong's sense of superiority. It is precisely this sense of superiority that stings the hearts of countless ordinary Chinese people currently struggling with economic hardship. China's entertainment industry was once a self-contained kingdom of black money with massive amounts of capital flowing through it. People in this circle, big-name actors or directors, have unconsciously developed a strong sense of superiority. Let's see how renowned director Feng Xiaogang views Chinese audiences. Is it because of so many garbage audiences that there are so many bad movies? The fact that audiences complain about Chinese films being full of garbage must be related to the large number of garbage audiences, right? If you don't support those movies, they won't have room to survive. Then producers won't make those garbage movies. Often, garbage movies still have high box office returns. However, Chinese audiences don't consider themselves garbage. Yesterday, I went to the cinema and watched Feng Xiaogang's I Know Who You Are. Okay, the ticket came out, the first. Time to watch the movie I Know Who You Are. Let's see if I can catch the spy. I originally planned to write some comments after watching the film, but afterward I felt heavy-hearted, thinking, if I comment, I'll definitely offend the circle. If I don't say anything, I'll offend myself. After all, I actually spent money to buy the ticket. This film is so empty that you might suspect it was written by AI. It has all the techniques a film should have, but all the plots are disjointed, the logic is loose, and it doesn't even manage a basic, complete narrative. Really, so I'm quite disappointed with the overall performance of this film. Currently, the Chinese public faces immense pressure and insecurity, including unpaid mortgages, the grueling 996 work schedule, and persistently high unemployment. This has led to growing alienation and resentment towards the wealthy and powerful who seem to exploit the masses, including celebrities and directors who have amassed fortunes and fame. Therefore, even a small spark can ignite a piece of the Chinese entertainment industry. So, there is an increasingly strong hostility towards the entertainment industry among ordinary people. Firstly, the money in the entertainment industry seems too easy. Celebrities can earn a fortune from a single event that most people couldn't earn in a lifetime. The insane fees for variety shows and huge film revenue shares are like a fairy tale to ordinary people. And these directors and celebrities, unlike high-ranking government officials, lack the true power the public fears. Therefore, Chinese netizens dared to unleash their emotions against this group. Since 2026, Chinese social media has seen a surge of news and videos about celebrities' careers. Many ordinary people don't feel sorry for these idol stars. Celebrity unemployment and ordinary people losing their jobs are completely different things. I really don't know what some people have to empathize with. Celebrities not having acting roles doesn't count as unemployment. Even if they don't act, they can take on commercials and advertisements, and if all else fails, they can do live streaming e-commerce. They still make money, so please don't be fooled by their sob stories. When celebrities say they're unemployed, it's not that they can't earn enough to eat, it's that they can't find jobs that pay as well as before, and they can't easily make money while lying down. What they worry about is losing their status and not earning high salaries. Their lives aren't as dignified as before. The blogger says that once ordinary people lose their jobs, the consequences are very real. They can't pay their mortgages, they can't afford their children's tuition, and the pressure of life hits them immediately. Furthermore, the dark side of the Chinese entertainment industry, especially after the Yu Menglong incident last September, shocked many people both domestically and internationally. The filth and horror of this circle, controlled by the CCP elites, have also frightened many. What we, ordinary netizens, used to think was, directors chased after actresses, trying every means to harass them. And then the actresses were very strong-willed, very upright, very righteous, preferring to be blacklisted rather than succumb to the director's advances, right? Let me tell you, that's not the case at all. The opposite is true, because there are too many people wanting to climb the ladder. Don't even mention directors, even assistant directors wear out hotel doors at night. Directors don't need to actively harass anyone. There are plenty of actresses eagerly offering themselves up. Then, since 2026, AI has rapidly risen. In the extremely profit-driven Chinese film and television industry, this technology, which can save a lot of manpower, quickly and effectively eliminated many actors. The AI era is coming, and the film and television industry is undergoing a major transformation. Yesterday, I watched the award ceremony on Weibo, and many celebrities were collectively speaking out, saying they had no roles and pleading with directors for work. Actually, I want to say that celebrities just earn less. They can't increase their income when the whole group is cost-cutting. Previously, stars might choose roles. Now, roles might choose stars. Salaries have plummeted from tens of millions to millions. Even then, there's still a way to survive, but for small actors like us, we can't even afford to eat. The blogger said that the tech giants once claimed AI wouldn't take away ordinary people's jobs, but no one expected AI's first blow to come to the acting industry. Many of his colleagues have already changed careers, some are delivering packages, others are delivering food. Even a once popular top actor in short dramas hasn't had any roles for 3 consecutive years. He has no answer about his future. Besides being impacted by AI, the disconnect between the creative content of the Chinese entertainment industry and the realities of Chinese society has been long-standing, which is one of the main reasons why this industry is gradually dying. The box office failure of director Feng Xiaogang's film, aside from the unintended negative influence of his good friend Han Hong, reflects a natural aversion among contemporary Chinese people to this subject matter. I Know Who You Are tells the story of a Chinese policeman's decades-long pursuit of his neighbor, a spy from the Republic of China government who was set to infiltrate the CCP's regime before 1949. More and more Chinese people are reflecting on history and realizing they were merely fooled by the CCP. People are now concerned with their own lives. It's impossible to drag the Chinese people back into that ideologically charged historical sentiment. This should be seen as progress and a sign of hope for China. Film should be a mirror of the times, reflecting human suffering, dissecting the good and evil of human nature, and preserving the imprint of the era. However, contemporary Chinese films and television actively eliminate all sharp, realistic, and powerful content. They avoid social contradictions, downplay painful points, and whitewash reality. If you watch Chinese films and television dramas, you might have this impression: no conflict, no struggle, no questioning, only forced sublimation and deliberate sentimentality. You forget them instantly after watching, leaving no room for reflection. Therefore, when we look at the 2026 performance report of the Chinese film and television industry, the stark data is laid bare. Box office revenue in the first half of the year evaporated by over 10 billion yuan, a year-on-year plunge of more than 40%. Box office revenue during the May Day Golden Week was nearly halved. Summer blockbusters collectively flopped, and cinema occupancy rates plummeted. The industry is in despair, with producers, directors, and film critics unanimously blaming the economic downturn, the diversion of viewers to short videos, and fickle audience tastes. Meanwhile, the Chinese entertainment industry remains trapped in its previous inertia. Screenwriters lack creative autonomy. becoming mere tools for the CCP's views and capital, abandoning all self-expression. The director ignores narrative pacing, focusing instead on piling up lighting and scenes, resulting in a fragmented story. This industry has its priorities reversed. Actors don't discuss acting skills, only ranking, pay, and makeup. Filming involves stunt doubles, lip syncing, and green screen effects. Actors can't memorize lines or understand their characters, yet they dare demand exorbitant payments. I've heard many actors are struggling to find work, and honestly, I'm very happy, extremely happy. Why? Because I used to be an actor myself, a low-level extra at that. The fact that actors have reached this point in their careers, I think, is just the natural order of things. Why? Because top stars basically drain 2/3 of the entire production budget. What do the middle and lower-level actors get? As a result, more and more Chinese viewers are abandoning domestic films and television dramas. The Chinese entertainment industry has entered a winter, becoming increasingly stagnant and cold.
演艺圈真的要完了。
The entertainment industry is truly finished. Film crews are being pulled away by half, and Hengdian World Studios is practically empty. 80% of actors are unemployed. It's not just a seasonal downturn. The audience has collectively deserted. Watching a movie used to require settling down, sitting for 2 hours, and following the director through the entire emotional arc. Now, a few minutes of video can satisfy the audience. The public's patience has been pushed to rock bottom. Long videos are becoming a luxury. I have a very bold statement. The entertainment industry is finished, the film industry is finished, and all celebrities are truly collectively unemployed now. Look at those award-winning actors and actresses this year. The movies they starred in had budgets of 100 million yuan, but only grossed 3 million yuan. This completely destroyed the status of the very top-tier celebrities, those award-winning actors and actresses. I believe they won't be able to get any roles. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, or share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.